Hi everyone, this is Varshini studying in third year Cse-C in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. I am here with Miss Yamini, senior Akka. As a part of our employability skills, we are instructed to do a case study with the seniors who was placed in an MNCs and how they cracked their interviews to share their experience. Uh, Firstly, I would request Akka to introduce herself. Akka.
Yeah, good evening. First of all, my name is Yamni, and I have been quite passionate about technology and stuff. So I choose computer science and engineering in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology, and I recently placed in G Techno.
Akka, can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, sure.
First of all, I would like to ask you what was your experience in ELCS Lendi Lab and how it has helped you in cracking the interview?
While facing interviews, at least there is one version round test, and for cracking those version round tests, the ELCS lab will be very helpful to go through all those interviews because there will be some things like GDs or debates or jam sessions, and they will be checking our grammatical skills like spellings or articles or something. We all learn all those on ELCS lab, and while coming to GDs or group discussions, there will be some of the rules that we have to be very aware of those. And while going through those activities that held in our ELCS lab, we understand what is the right and what are the wrong, and what are the mistakes we have done on those, and we will learn from those mistakes and be prepared for any interviews that is according to our version round test. And in that way, ELCS lab helped me a lot to go through those types of interviews.
Nice, Akka. Next question, could you please tell me what are the important requirements that are required for facing an interview?
For facing an interview, we should be very confident and don't be lag behind our technology skills, because our technology is very important. They always check our technical skills. We have to brush up to advanced levels, because they will be asked some depth questions, and even we have to know about the technologies. And while making resumes also, we will be very aware while putting all our technical skills, and we will be very confident and don't lag behind and don't be fall behind. Once we feel, don't feel depressed once we fall back. Learn from all those and be prepared for all those things.
Uh, and Akka, I would ask you, could you please tell me a few tips for the preparation of resume? How to prepare a
Yeah,
resume?
resume is very important thing for facing an interviews. We have to, it shows all our attire and behavior and everything, because they don't know about us anything at all. Before we enter into the your room, the resume will be there at that place. They will just see all those. They have to understand what we are very familiar with, what are the strengths. Don't fake up things on our resumes, because they definitely ask the questions that we put on our resumes. The technology that we are very familiar with, only try to put all those things, even strengths or things, and at what we are confident at, try to put only those things in our resumes.
Can you share your experience in face-to-face interviews?
Yeah,
How to
actually, in virtual skills, in virtual interviews, they only test our communication skills and our technical skills, how depth we are up to. But in face-to-face interviews, they see all the things that how we behave, how we'll face the things, how even the test our patience levels also. Because face-to-face interviews is very difficult, because we are not that confident enough to face the things, and we feel fear while entering to the room. But they check up everything, because while we are entering to you, how we will entering and how we are answering the questions, how confident we are, those all things they will see on us. How the soft skills, even the behavioral skills also, they will check. While facing interviews face to face, be very aware and cautious to those things.
accept? Akka, communication skills are very important for us. How this ELCS Lendi lab has helped you in those improving communication skills?
Yeah, in our ELCS lab, there are so many activities like group discussions and everything. And we will, while participating in those activities, we will understand the things how we are good at, because they will give feedbacks to our teachers will give us feedbacks, and what are the mistakes that we are done, and what are the confident levels, and what are the skills we are very good at. They all see all the things. By taking our feedback, we can understand and we can learn from all those, and we will try and again in any activities. So in that way, we just try to help in cracking all the interviews.
Can you give me any few suggestions to overcome the fear to face an interview? As third years mostly get much fear to face an interview as now onwards. You have already experienced it. Can you share a few points about that to overcome the fear?
Yeah, once we fall back, we try to rise and learn all those mistakes. While being fear means we are not confident at the things. So we have to be feel confident and what the things we are lacking behind, try to learn all those things. Once we are very good at the technical skills or something managerial skills, all those things if you are very familiar with, then it will be very easy and we will be very confident while going. Fear means we are something lacking behind, so don't be lag behind and don't feel depressed once we fall back, because from learning all those, because there is no only one round or one interview for us, there will be many, and try to learn from all those, and for upcoming interviews we have to give our best. Don't be fall behind and try to don't fear all those things.
Thank you, Akka. Thank you very much for your valuable information. This will be helpful for us to crack the interviews and face the interviews without any fear. Thank you. Thank you so much, Akka.
Yeah, thank you.